I'm George Flynn, and welcome to the course. We're on lesson number 6, and welcome to the podcast and the video and the TV audience and the radio audience. Thank you for being here. What we're talking about is building your online business. Now, you've built your business, say, but does anybody know you're in business? Does anybody know about your business? Your online presence is actually, if you had a business, it's your storefront. It's not only your storefront, it's a billboard. It's your customer service. It's everything rolled into one. It's your online presence. And building a strong online presence really isn't an option. It's a necessity for your online business success. So we're going to talk about the world of the online presence, from creating a very user-friendly website to harnessing the power of social media to something called SEO, content marketing, and more. You may be a newcomer, you may be very seasoned and doing online businesses a lot, but a good review is what we all need. What about your website? Well, your website is the front door of your business. It's where the customers land and they stand there looking at your front door and they decide whether or not to come in. They learn about your offerings. They learn about how to make the purchase, and they make a purchasing decision, usually there on your website. And they also get a feeling and engage with your brand. So we've got to have your website being well designed. It's got to look good. It can't be all, confusing. It's got to give one message, and it's got to be user-friendly. It can't have people looking around as to where to click or what to do or how to fill out things. It's got to be very user-friendly. Don't put any roadblocks to people doing business with you. So we want you to have a lasting impression, and we're going to convert these suspects to prospects to customers to raving fans. And we can do all of this. User experience, and it's called UX. So if you see UX used in business presentations, that's what we're talking about. It's the design. It's the heart of a user-friendly website. What it does is it creates a seamless and intuitive journey. In other words, what should I normally do next? And it just does that. From the moment they land on your site, at the front door, looking around. When you go into a store, you're just looking. When you're on a website, you're just looking. So you guide them on the journey to their point of purchase. Your website got to be clean. It's got to have an easy layout, easy to navigate, and they've got to be a very clear, concise call to action. In other words, buy now, or invest now. And your website needs to be fast loading. So you'll get a positive user experience. Some website builders are very slow loading. Some are very rapid. Watch out for that. Make sure your website, once they click on it, it loads fast. One other thing your website's got to do, we're used to seeing websites on computers. Everybody now is on a device or a cell phone or some kind of mobile device. So your website has got to display properly on the computer and properly wide and up and down when it's on a mobile device. So this is called mobile responsive. So a mobile responsive website, got to have one. If you look around and see people, what they're doing, they're on their device. They're looking at websites. They're looking at videos. They're looking at you. But a large portion of your audience is going to look at a mobile device. And so this responsive design, and responsive design means shifting from the wide view that you'll see on a computer to the narrow up and down view. Landscaped is a wide view. Portrait is the up and down view. So if your website, it's got to know that it's loading on a computer or it's going to load on a smartphone. Google, if people Google and they search for your website, they consider mobile friendliness as a ranking factor in their search results. When you search on Google, it looks and it says, is this site mobile friendly? If it is, that's positive. If it's not, it's negative. So you either go up and down on the Google search depending on how mobile friendly you are. The heart of your website, the very heart of it, we've talked about the display of it. The heart of it is content. Content will make you or break you. And the content is the absolute soul, it's the essence of your website. You've got to have engaging copy, captivating images, informative videos, and every piece of content should contribute to your brand's narrative. You can't have content over here talking about one thing and then another thing, not all over. You need to focus on your brand's narrative with every piece of content. Well, this high quality content, it doesn't just inform, it entertains. And you've got to entertain your audience so that they'll stay and they will position you as an authority in whatever you're selling, your niche, we call it. Now, we talked about SEO, search engine optimization. You can have a real pretty website designed by the greatest designers, but it's meaningless if it doesn't appear in the search engine results. When you type in something on Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo, if you're searching on these search engines, SEO, search engine optimization, is the practice of optimizing your website so it will rank higher in the search engines. Well, it's called don't get confused, the SERPs, SERPs, search engine results pages. Well, this involves keyword research. In other words, what are people searching for? If that keyword comes up and it's on your website, it's higher in the search engine the ranking results. Got to have on-page optimization. Got to have quality backlink building, technical optimization. Strong SEO strategy ensures that your website is discoverable by potential customers. So you need to have the backlinks. You need to have on-page optimization. You need to have all of those to rank higher in the search engine results. What about social media? Well, social media is a powerful tool for building this brand awareness. That's what you want, brand awareness. You want to engage with your audience. You want to drive traffic to your website from the social media. And you want to have different platforms. Remember, they cater to different audiences. So you choose the ones that align with your target demographic. Don't try to be all things to everyone. Consider a consistent posting schedule. Like if you're going to share content, do it consistently. Like if you're going to do it once a day, do it once a day. Once a week, once a week. Once a month, whatever you're going to do. Make it consistent. And make sure to interact with your audience to foster this sense of you know them, you like them, therefore they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Know, like, and trust. That's where we're coming up with. Well, content marketing. It is the best marketing. It involves the creative spirit. It's got to have relative content that is important to your audience. This could be, you find something that's important, blog posts, videos, infographics, and podcasts. That's why it's so easy if you make the website part of you, because you know what you're interested in. You'll post those things, and that your audience that's come in and is thinking like you are is going to resonate. It's going to be part of their psyche also. So make sure you're not trying to be someone else online that you are in, we call it real life. So if you have a pain in anything in life, chances are your audience has that same pain. So you address your audience's pain points by addressing your own pain points. You have a question about something, answer that question, because it's probably the same question they're asking. Answer their questions too, because they may have questions that you haven't thought of. And provide some insights. So you're going to position yourself, because it's yourself, remember, it's not a fake you or somebody, it's yourself as the trusted resource in your area of expertise. Email. Everybody knows about email and gets emails all over the place. But email marketing, why do you get so many? Because it works. It's one of the most effective ways to nurture leads and maintain relationships with customers. Get an email list. Build it by offering valuable content in exchange for email addresses. So if you offer something, then they'll give you their email address in order to get what you're offering. Send personalized and targeted emails that provide value, updates, and exclusive offers. So you want to make sure that once you've engaged with your audience, you stay engaged with them. Don't leave them out there in the desert alone. Pay-per-click. Well, it's called PPC. Pay-per-click advertising allows you to display ads on search engines, display ads on social media, and you pay only when somebody clicks on your ad. Now remember, when they click on your ad, it costs you money. And it costs you more than just what's called a display ad. Display ad is just something they see, but they don't click on it. So if you have an ad and they click on it, you pay for it. And it's very cost effective, and it drives targeted traffic to your website, but it costs something. Effective PPC campaigns involve make sure you're doing your keyword research. Make sure you have compelling ad copy, something they want to read, and a well-designed landing page. You want to make sure you've got all of that. There are people out there that are called influencers. And for a certain amount of money, the influencers, if their audience aligns with your audience, or if you like what they're doing, it's highly likely that your audience is going to like it too. But you can work with them. Basically, you can pay them to try out your product, to be an influencer. Say, I tried it, I liked it. So an influencer can help you drive traffic to your website. And they can be a real help to your website getting established rapidly, because they've already gotten a following, but they're going to want payment for them directing their following to your website. So make sure you do all of these things, but keep measuring your online presence. If something's working, do more of it. If it's not working, do less of it. So this digital landscape is going to give you a wealth of data that's going to allow you to continue to monitor and measure your effectiveness. And all of these things we've talked about, they all affect what's going on with your website. I hope you've learned something here. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.